Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in that moment when everything feels too heavy, too difficult, and your mind whispers, maybe I should just quit? Maybe it's a dream you've been chasing for months, maybe years. Maybe it's a challenge that seems impossible to overcome. If that's you, I want you to stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to explore why that feeling is not the end, why it can actually be the exact moment that sets you on the path to your greatest breakthrough. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video so that more people who need this message can hear it. It only takes a second, and it could make a huge difference in someone else's life. Now, back to what brought us here. Imagine the version of yourself who refuses to quit, the person who keeps moving forward even when the world seems to be against them. That version exists inside you right now, waiting to be unleashed. Today, we're going to talk about how to tap into that strength, how to push through doubt, fear, and exhaustion, and how the moments you feel like quitting might actually be the moments that define your success forever. I know you've been there. I know the weight of exhaustion that presses down on your shoulders, the sting of failure that seems to echo in your mind, the gnawing feeling that maybe this is too much. Maybe it's time to give up, and in that moment, when the world feels unbearably heavy and the fire inside you seems dim, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and truly listen to me. That moment, the exact second when you feel like quitting, is the moment that will define you. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when things get easier, but right here, right now. Every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has stood at that very edge, feeling the pull of surrender, the temptation of giving in. Every athlete who crossed the finish line, every entrepreneur who built an empire from scratch, every artist whose work inspired millions. That moment, the exact second when you feel like quitting, is the moment that will define you. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when things get easier, but right here, right now. Every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary has stood at that very edge, feeling the pull of surrender, the temptation of giving in. Every athlete who crossed the finish line, every entrepreneur who built an empire from scratch, every artist whose work inspired millions. Every ounce of effort, every tear, every sleepless night is shaping you into someone stronger than you could have imagined. Think about it. What is worse, the temporary discomfort of pushing a little longer, enduring the late nights, the relentless effort, the repeated failures, or the eternal ache of looking back and realizing you could have done more but didn't? The pain of pushing forward, as intense as it might feel in this moment, will eventually fade, but the pain of giving up, of burying your dreams, of never testing the full extent of your potential, that lasts a lifetime. Life is hard, dreams are hard, growth is hard. But here is the truth that every person who has achieved anything meaningful knows: nothing worth having comes easily, and everything that is worth fighting for demands resilience, persistence, and courage. You do not have to be fearless. You do not need to have every answer or every resource at your disposal. You only need to have the determination to move forward, to take one more step, even when your body and your mind are screaming at you to stop. That single step, taken against the odds, is what separates those who achieve from those who surrender. Remember why you started. Go back to the moment when you first dreamed this dream. Recall the excitement, the passion, the vision that inspired you to take that first step despite uncertainty and fear. That spark, the reason you began this journey, is still alive inside you. It has not disappeared. It has only been covered by doubt, exhaustion, and the noise of life. But it is waiting for you to tap into it once again, to reignite that fire. Life is not a straight line. It is a series of twists, turns, setbacks, and victories. Every challenge you face, every failure, every tear, every moment you question yourself is part of the plot of your story. Heroes do not exist without obstacles. The greatest achievements, the stories that inspire generations, are written by people who refused to quit, who fell, stumbled, and failed but rose stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. I want you to imagine the version of yourself who never gave up. Picture that version clearly in your mind. See them living the life they imagined. Feel the pride, the satisfaction, the unshakable confidence radiating from them. That version of you is not a fantasy. It is real, and it is waiting on the other side of persistence. The only thing standing in the way is one single choice, the choice to keep going. Every failure, every no, every closed door is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that you are trying. Failures are not enemies, they are teachers. They are the building blocks of success. Every rejection you have endured, every obstacle you have overcome, every moment you felt like quitting is preparing you for a level of success that only persistence can unlock. History is filled with examples of people who refused to quit. J.K. Rowling was rejected by countless publishers before Harry Potter became a worldwide phenomenon. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. And yet, they succeeded not because they were lucky, not because they were naturally gifted, but because they refused to give up when it mattered most. When you feel like quitting, I want you to ask yourself this one question: will you regret giving up more than you fear continuing? Because the fear, the discomfort, the exhaustion you feel right now, as intense as it is, will pass. The opportunity you abandon, the potential you bury, the dreams you surrender, those will be gone forever. Take one more step, just one, even if it is small. Even if your body aches and your mind screams for relief, take that step, and then another. Momentum is built not by grand gestures but by small, consistent actions that move you closer to your vision. You are stronger than you know. You have survived every trial life has thrown at you, and you are still standing. That fact alone proves your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to rise above. Quitting is easy, greatness is hard. True greatness requires grit, courage, and persistence. You do not have to see the entire path ahead. You only need to take the next step, and then the next, and then the next. Life will continue to challenge you, to test your patience, your endurance, and your faith in yourself. Obstacles will appear that seem insurmountable, doors will slam in your face, and people will doubt you. But know this: every obstacle is not a wall to stop you, it is a stepping stone to lift you higher. The universe does not give you challenges to punish you. It gives them to prepare you, to strengthen you, to shape you into someone capable of achieving the extraordinary. The voice inside your head telling you to quit, to take the easy path, is lying. That voice craves comfort and safety, but comfort never builds. Greatness, struggle does. Every tear, every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt is an investment in your future self, the self who will achieve the unimaginable because you refused to quit when it mattered most. Failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of it. Every mistake, every setback, every no is a lesson in disguise. Learn from it, grow from it. Let it fuel your determination rather than drain it. Surround yourself with reminders of why you started, with people who believe in you, who lift you when you stumble, who refuse to let you give up. Positive energy, inspiration, and encouragement are contagious. Just as a candle can light another candle without losing its flame, your persistence can ignite hope and motivation in others. Your journey is not just about you, it is about the impact you leave behind, the lives you touch, and the stories you inspire. Visualize your success, feel it, imagine the moment when your hard work, your sacrifices, your determination culminate in the life you envisioned. That future version of yourself is waiting on the other side of perseverance. Every step you take today, no matter how small, brings you closer to that reality. Every ounce of effort, every moment you push past exhaustion, every time you refuse to quit, you are building a foundation that no one can take away. And when you look back one day, you will see that the moments you wanted to give up were the moments that forged your character, shaped your destiny, and propelled you toward greatness. Quitting is permanent, but perseverance is eternal. The fire inside you, the dream that keeps you awake at night, the vision that refuses to leave your mind, these are signs that you were born to rise above, to push further, to fight harder, and to achieve more than you ever imagined. Keep going, keep believing, keep moving forward, even when every part of you wants to stop. One day, you will look back and realize that the struggle, the fear, and the exhaustion were not obstacles to stop you, they were the forces that made your victory possible. The moment you feel like quitting is not the end of your story, it is the turning point that sets you on the path to everything you were meant to become. Life will test you in ways you cannot predict. It will challenge your patience, your belief in yourself, and the very limits you thought you had. There will be days when everything seems against you, when your dreams feel distant, and the weight of your responsibilities threatens to crush your spirit. But remember this, adversity is not a signal to quit, it is a signal to rise. Every obstacle you face is shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you for a future only you can create. The pain you feel today, the fear, the uncertainty, is proof that you are moving forward, proof that you are stepping beyond the comfort zone that holds most people back. Do not shrink from this discomfort, embrace it, lean into it. Let it mold you into someone stronger, wiser, and more relentless than you were yesterday. The journey toward your dreams is never linear. There will be setbacks, detours, and unexpected challenges. There will be moments when it feels like the world is mocking your efforts and telling you to quit. But those are precisely the moments that define character. Strength is not built in comfort, it is forged in struggle. Each time you get back up, each time you take one more step despite exhaustion or doubt, you are building resilience that no failure can take away. The path to greatness is paved with perseverance, with courage, and with the relentless refusal to surrender when things get hard. Every hero, every legend, every person you admire has walked through storms like these, and so can you. Sometimes, the hardest battles are not the external ones, but the battles within yourself. Doubt whispers, fear paralyzes, and the temptation to give up can feel overwhelming. But know this, your mind is a battlefield, and you are stronger than your fears. Train your thoughts to serve your dreams, not sabotage them. When you feel like quitting, remind yourself that the discomfort is temporary, but the strength you gain by pushing through is permanent. Your future self is waiting for you to act with courage today. Every choice you make to persevere, every decision to rise instead of surrender, writes the story of the life you are destined to live. Greatness is not reserved for the chosen few, it is earned by those willing to endure when others would quit. It is earned by showing up, by doing the work, by refusing to accept enough when you know there is more inside you. Your potential is limitless, but it requires effort, determination, and unyielding faith in yourself. Think about what you want your life to look like 5, 10, 20 years from now. Every challenge you overcome now is an investment in that vision. Every moment you refuse to give up strengthens your resolve, sharpens your focus, and moves you closer to the extraordinary life you are capable of creating. Finally, remember that quitting is the easy path, but you were not born to take easy paths. You were born to struggle, to fight, to push past fear, to rise above limitations, and to achieve what most people only dream of. Your journey may be long, and it may be filled with obstacles, but every step you take, no matter how small, is proof of your courage. Keep going, even when it hurts. Keep fighting, even when it seems hopeless. Keep believing, even when doubt surrounds you. One day, you will look back and realize that the moments you wanted to quit were the moments that created the foundation for your triumphs. That fire inside you, the dream, the vision, the passion, was never meant to fade. It was meant to burn brighter than anything else. You are unstoppable, you are capable, and you are far closer to victory than you think. So today, I want you to remember this. The moment you feel like quitting is not the end of your story, it is the turning point. It is the moment that tests your courage, your determination, and your belief in yourself. Every setback, every failure, every challenge you've faced is not a reason to stop, it's a reason to keep going. You are stronger than you think, braver than you feel, and closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Every single step you take, no matter how small, is moving you toward the life you've dreamed of, the goals you've set, and the person you are destined to become. Never forget that quitting is easy, but greatness is earned. Greatness comes to those who refuse to surrender, who push through fear, who rise every time they fall. The fire inside you, the dreams, the passion, the vision, was never meant to fade. It was meant to burn brighter than anything else, and only you have the power to keep it alive. If this message resonated with you, I want you to take a second right now to like this video, subscribe, and share it so that others who need to hear this can find it too. Drop a comment below telling me, "I'm not quitting," or share your story of persistence. Your action today could inspire someone else to keep going when they feel like giving up. Remember, the only difference between those who succeed and those who give up is one simple thing. They kept moving forward, step by step, even when it hurt.